More evidence of banking fraud, mortgage fraud. Get the protesters together. We're going to have a protest in the streets. Put out the barricades. Call the police. Tell them to come to our big protest because we're madder than hell. Well, I can't contain my aggravation any longer. These banks. You notice how the banks have ripped everybody off, given them mortgages, expected people to pay for it, then foreclosed whenever they didn't. Finally, 24 people are indicted on racketeering and other charges for allegedly conducting a wide-ranging mortgage fraud based in San Diego, led by a street gang member. According to the indictment unsealed on Tuesday, the lead defendant, Darnell Bell, a documented member of the Lincoln Park street gang in Los Angeles, received at least $9 million in proceeds from the enterprise, prosecutors said. Bell's status as an active member of the Lincoln Park street gang helped him recruit straw buyers for 220 properties with a total sales price of $100 million, and later maintained discipline. Among them, according to the indictment, it was relevant not so much to running the real estate scheme, but to managing the people. Assistant Attorney Nicole Acton-Jones said. Another defendant, Stanley Gentry, let the conspirators use his real estate license in exchange for a $10,000 monthly payment and a percentage of the commission of the broker's fees from each purchase. Defendant Billy Bishop was an escrow officer who helped the enterprise's fraudulent purchases of more than 100 properties, prosecutors said. The defendants allegedly used straw buyers and inflated appraisals to purchase homes that had sat on the market for extended periods and had been reduced in price. They submitted offers that exceeded the home's asking prices and had the overage paid to a shell construction company that they claimed would make upgrades and handicap modifications to the properties, prosecutors said. The defendants instead dispersed the kickback amount to members and associates of the enterprise as payments for their participation, the indictment said. Lenders later foreclosed on the properties. The banks that we're so upset with foreclosed on the properties, taking severe financial losses. About time we got even with the banks. How did this happen? After the straw buyers failed to make payments. Bell, who was in custody on narcotics charges, made his first court appearance on Tuesday. The remaining defendants were arrested on Tuesday and were expected to make their initial appearances Wednesday, Acton-Jones said. Wednesday is today. Today is April the 8th. Attorneys for the defendants could not be immediately reached for comment.